time, and after time, came stones that were rolling. And then after that, sliced bread. And the only thing that could follow up sliced bread is the Keith Bulka Show. Hey, welcome. What's going on, everyone? My name's Keith Bulka. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter. I'm a midnight hiker. That doesn't rhyme. That sucks. Okay, some people call me a real piece of shit. Going up above me, I got Matt Stockstill, and I'm going to pass it on to him because this is our new intro where we have a fucking talking baton for how we do shit. So here's the baton, buddy.
How you doing down there, Keith?
Dude, what if we all get the same, like, baton, and we have it, like, you know what I mean? We grab it from each other, like, I pull it up, and you're like, oh, thanks, man.
Like, we just have 3 of the same thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. I visited my parents today. They just got back from their parents.
Oh.
It's all just a big circle, right?
Going down the line of parents.
Right?
How'd your kid? Are your kids gonna visit you tomorrow?
Yeah, all the kids I have. Yeah, they're just gonna show up.
Oh, goddamn. And then above him. Oh, what'd you say? What the fuck did you just say? Nothing? Okay. Above him, I thought you said something at the end of when I was trying to say.
No, I don't. I don't have the baton, so I can't talk.
Yeah. So anyways, above me is Kit Pujankar?
Here's the talking rock.
It's pronounced pussy.
Yeah, there you go. Kit Pujankar, how you doing, bud? How are you?
Thanks. I got it.
You're still looking like a worker from the docks. How was the haul today?
It was a hard day's work today.
Yeah.
I brought in a couple minnows and a clam.
There you go.
Tough day.
Tough day.
Rough day. Yeah, rough day.
Alright, so we're getting used to a show set list again, because I've been going too freeform for too long.
Also, the intro is new to me, so you're still doing freeform, just like you're having fun with us, because it's freeform for us, because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, dude, I still gotta fit it in there somehow. Let's make
I started talking at the beginning of the show, and I was like, is this live?
It was totally improv, too. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Dude, you showed me the script.
Yeah, and then that wasn't on the script, was it? Alright, so, here we go. So, first thing we got in here. Okay, alright. So, get this. I go into this Dollar General by my house all the time. Love my Dollar General, because it's the only fucking store by me. Besides that, it's the Marathon where they're like, Monster all the time. I don't know why Marathon and Monster in our town fucking collab so much. But anyways, so I went in there, and there was this guy. And he works there. He's a cool guy. I like him. But he's given me a nickname that I fucking despise. And I always want to throw down every time he says it, but I don't do anything. And I want to get your guys' opinion on this. So, like, you know, I'll be waiting in line or doing whatever, and I'll just hear, is that Wonder Boy? Hey! And it's Wonder Boy. He calls me Wonder Boy. I don't know why, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Wonder Bread. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the baton. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Stop. Josie, what's up, Josie? How you doing? Josie, what do you think about Wonder Boy? Do you think that's a friendly nickname, or you think he's fucking pulling something on me? Also, I got a stash. I did go to the stash. If you want to take a good look there. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm overreacting this? You think I should just let Wonder Boy slide? Or do you think I should?
No, I think
I should weaponize. I should weaponize a nickname to counteract him.
I go with that.
Okay.
Weaponize that nickname.
No, I think it would make them more frustrated if you embraced it. You were like, hey, yeah, that's
intention with that nickname, though. What
is it malicious?
Likes you, and it's...
I don't know, because I've got to a certain age where anybody under 21 is like speaking a different dialect and have a different tone and being about themselves, to where I just feel like an alien out of place sometimes. If that makes sense. That's a weird one. Did you ask him why? No, I didn't ask him why. I know. I should have asked him why, but because every time I hear it,
Wait, who is this person?
just some random guy who works at Dollar General, and I talk to about stuff.
Okay, all right.
We really talk about games. He's really into EVE Online and like Elite Dangerous.
Oh man,
Yeah,
That's a game with some fucking expensive ass stuff in it.
He really big into Dark Souls. I think he sped running one of the Dark Souls. He's a good guy. I like talking to him. If you're watching right now, stop fucking calling me Wonder Boy.
Should we start calling you Wonder Boy?
Bro, Matt's going to freak out when he sees these hands reach up and start to choke you. He's not going to understand how it happens.
You can't do that.
I think I just walk away. They're like, yeah, that's not real.
I would find out the reasoning first. I just think it's a dumb nickname. I really don't think he's thinking of anything. I don't think he just pulled out something like Boss or Wonder Boy was his next one. You know what I mean? We're out in Litchfield.
Like the worst superhero, like ever.
Yes! Yes! Damn it. I don't know, man. Alright, well, maybe I'll just let this brush over. Maybe I'll be like, hey, why you calling me Wonder Boy? Is that funny? Am I funny to you? How funny? Like, haha. What kind of funny? Am I a comedian? See, that's why I'm terrible with confrontation, because I always get too far into it. You know what I mean? I always go so far. I always abandon humanity. Get the task done.
Goodfellas, dude.
Yep.
You're just like, yeah, you're like, what's this?
It's exactly what it is. But then, so real quick, afterwards, after the Wonder Boy thing, I'm in line, and there's this lady in front of me. She's older by a lot, which, yes, that does contribute to the story, because...
Can we get a visual on the page? Can we get like a picture of Dollar General? I want to be there in my head.
Hold on. I know this is gonna seem bad, but old lady with a lot of makeup. Hey, there we go. Boom. That's apparently a big thing.
Oh, that looks like Tanisha. I'm the third one over.
Who's Tanisha?
Just somebody I made up.
Somebody made it.
Second row. Can you do second row? One all the way at the right.
Where, this one?
No. That's not. That's
the lady from the Drew Carey film.
Yeah.
I mean, Drew Carey film. Drew Carey. Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Can we
blow that shit up?
Blow it up. Terrible pixels.
Pixelate it. Get
it. There we go.
Right.
So there's an old lady in front of me. She's kind of got a southern twang to her. And she goes, oh, is that all you have? Oh, well, you can just go ahead of me, darling. And I'm like, fuck it. Hey, thanks. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And she goes, I ain't sweet. You don't even know me. And I look at her. And then I look at the cashier. And then the cashier looks at me like, I don't fucking know, dude. Don't fucking drag me into this. So then I look back and I'm like, well, in my opinion, that was sweet, so thank you. So then I go through, I'm getting my cigarettes and whatnot, and he puts the cigarettes in a weird spot so I don't fucking see him. And as I'm walking away, he goes, oh, darling, you forgot your cigarettes. And I go, oh, thank you. She goes, you don't want me to get a hold of them. And I walked out of there with the tightest clenched butthole I've ever had in my life. So that was my Dollar General story. Thank you to everybody who stayed through and to people who stopped watching because of it. Matt, Kit, you got anything just off the top just going on before we get into our first topic here?
Yeah. Oh, we got a comment. Who is that? Can you read that for us, Keith? What does that say?
I think that's a spam comment.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't read spam comments, unfortunately.
Neither do I. All right.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Going into the first one. Nobody else has got anything else to say? So
no, I don't think so.
Just roll right along through that.
Nope. That's good. We're doing good.
Keith, he restarts the intro. He's like, in a world where
donkeys can breathe.
We have structure and a baton.
Before time itself was life itself.
He's got a hotkey for it. Oh, that's so sick.
When the bombs dropped, the Keith Bolton show stopped, but it came back bigger and better than ever once the smoke cleared. Okay.
I think how me and Kip both had our hands on our face like fuck.
Having too much fun with that. I gotta stop that. We're probably gonna add way more shit of that. I'm gonna have to like perfectly position my face so I can add cuts where it's just my face and just all your guys' face. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, we could like you highlight different cameras. Yeah, they figured that out. That's cool. I would like to see that.
No, but it would be us on like, you know, like as like badly drawn bodies like fighting each other or something.
Oh, that would still be cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right? What's next topic? What are we doing?
So, Super Smash Brothers. Do you guys know that game?
Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't, I'd be pretty worried because most moms even know about it because their kids want it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, it's got Pikachu. Oh, it's got Mr. Game & Watch. I remember him from my childhood. What? Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. It's just so bad. I don't know. It's bad in a good way. It's a goofy accent. I didn't mean to derail you.
Yeah, I know. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry, I was getting back at the comments. And Josie said, I mean, you don't even look like Wonder Woman. She has long black hair, Darkwood, so maybe it has something to do with Wonder Bread. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm fucking a loaf of Wonder Bread. Come and get it, ladies. Come on. You know? Sliced bread. So, what is one thing that people associate with Super Smash Brothers? What's the one thing people always associate with it?
Video game donkey.
That's what you associate with it. Matt, what do you associate with it?
Fighting?
Just fighting in general?
Sure.
Okay. Mine is that epic 4x4 fucking gameplay, bro. I'm not 4x4. You know, the 1v1v1 fucking shit. Facing four people at once.
Just say 4 players.
Yeah, 4 player, bro. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. My bad. So, epic 4-player action. That's what I loved about it, right? Fucking just throwing down with your homies and your hoes, whoever it may be. Because everybody loves Smash. Even the hoes play Smash. But there's also, so like, you can say like a feeling of kind of tournament, the rivalry of it, which is a big thing in the community of Super Smash, is the tournaments. Who's the best? Who's the pros? You know, all that shit. And some, let's call them fucking nerds, because I'm a fucking nerd, so I get it. People who don't like...
fucking nerd.
Oh, shut up, you gearhead. Just kidding, you dock worker.
Sorry, I forgot. I just hopped off my sailboat.
So anyways, so those tournaments, and with nerds, right? Nerds, some nerds are fucking smelly. They don't like to wear deodorant. They never heard of it before. It's not a feature they've unlocked, you may say. In a world where jokes are terrible. So one big thing about the Smash community right now that I wanted to talk to you guys about is there's an overabundance of stinky ass fucking people. And like, let's
just pull up the old lady with the makeup again.
Let's be honest. Oh shit! If you look up, if you look up Fedora Hatman, hold on. If you look up Fedora Hatman, right, it lies to you. You will never see. This is not what Fedora Hatmen are.
Just
they're
search
throwing
nice
that.
guys.
Oh, hold on. Look. I wonder if we can go far enough if it'll show us just the variant we want.
I don't think so. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Pork pie.
No way.
Pork pie.
Pork pie is the hat that Heisenberg wears.
There we go. There's Heisenberg. That's somebody obviously trying to be Heisenberg. Okay, we're getting a little off topic here. So you said nice guys?
Yeah, just search nice guys, and I bet you like $5.
Nice guy Fedora.
No, the movie.
First pop-up.
Oh, there's a. No. Type in, yeah, nice guy hitting.
There you go. So these are the type of Smash players that I believe are causing the stink. There was actually one such incident that I want to bring to light.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, where? God damn it.
We'll picture that crap.
Oh man, this is a funny episode today.
All right, so
Wow.
so let's do this. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Just gonna let it go.
HBox is your Pound 2019 Smash Bros. Melee champion. What a run from him to come all the way back from losers and take that. Of course, got to give it up for Mango.
The 3-0? The
Some
3-0?
shades of the Mango of old, but Hungrybox
What
is
is
the
that?
champion
What is that?
once again.
What is that? What is he holding?
I'm not sure what that is in his hand.
What is that? What is he
Oh.
holding? Is that crab?
Oh, saying someone threw that at him?
Someone
Just
threw-
because
Whoa.
Hungrybox won? Oh, that person is the
It's a
boss.
crab!
Hey, that's
Come
not
on,
okay,
man.
guys. That's not okay.
Come
guys.
on.
Come on,
Guys, that's
man.
not okay. Dude, HBox played
What
out
the
of his
hell?
mind. Come on.
Show some respect,
That's
man.
so fucking
Show some
childish,
respect.
man. I'm sorry.
No, that's not okay, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not
Excuse
okay.
my
It'd be so cool if you
No,
just
for real.
squeezed
No,
it, just
No,
right
that's not
there.
Okay, guys.
Just crushed it.
HBox
Yeah.
played out of his mind. That's
He-
right.
Yeah,
Cheer
that's
for it.
right. Cheer for
Definitely
Xbox.
deserves a win.
Is your
Xbox is
pound-
amazing.
He is your Pound 29
Let's go.
champion.
Congratulations.
Which, by the way, it looked like he started to cry at the end there. That really got to him, man. Which, I can imagine that getting to anybody, first off. Like, you know... I listen, I think this might have been his
Was it
first tournament.
symbolic? Was the crab symbolic? Why the crab? Like, was there is
Well,
something deeper there?
Here's the deeper thing here,
This
right
is
now.
crabby.
How was... Because I want to bring this up to G-Link here. Because G-Link, I was watching videos on Smelly Smash people and what they were saying on, so what I could really bring up and talk about. Because I really got interested in this subject, guys. It's really fucking a rabbit hole you should go down. Twitter was my favorite. So many people on Twitter, Smash Pros, being like, alright guys, remember to pack deodorant for when you go to the tournament. Remember, you can go and pick it up for $1 at any store almost. And it was just like really funny to see them actually seeing, like, that's actually a tip they were giving out to all the other, like, competitors. But, how was... G-Link brought up this good point where he says, how the fuck was that crab able to get snuck in?
Right.
That's a smelly fucking crab, probably. Senshi, probably rotten.
We don't know.
Have you ever smelled a
how
crab?
long, you know, they might have cooked it. It might have been in a plastic bag and
Well, listen.
and they took
We
it
got-
out of the bag. And
We gotta...
fucking hurled it up there.
We gotta... Let's just go by just the possibility of what it probably was. Which it looked like it was an offensive act meant to hurt this guy's fucking feelings because he won. So it's probably rotten. You know what I mean? You're not cooking a crab to fucking go throw it. You don't cook the eggs before you throw them. You throw the eggs. The older, the better, right? Same with the
Or
fucking...
tomatoes, like rotten tomatoes.
Yeah, same like with the crabs, probably. So how did that fucking crab get into the audience and go undetected?
You could still use the plastic bag. It would
It's because
mask
everybody at the
until you
Smash
open the bag.
tournaments don't know how to fucking use deodorant. It fucking blended in. It was able to solid snake its way.
Ew.
It's gross.
Because nobody else could. They say that at E3 events, from different streamers and other personalities, that they stay away from Nintendo's booth because of how bad the stench gets in Nintendo's booth. They literally devise paths around Nintendo's booth so they don't have to smell the rancid fucking smell of Nintendo. Another testimony that I was reading that I found where this guy said that they cooked a lot of food in the place that he worked at, that he did the Smash tournaments at, and there was a lot of smoke because they did all this cooking. But he remembered there was a distinct line where the kitchen kind of ended and the rancid fucking smell took over. Like it was a definitive fine line. People dropped out of their matches because they wouldn't want to go by the smell. It was that bad. They're like, I'm good. I'm fucking going home. That's how bad of an epi-fucking-demic it is at these events, at these places. They're, This is going to be leading into my next topic a little bit here, because a lot of this research was done at multiple events, and besides Smash, speed running's becoming a big thing. A lot of people love it, including me. Matt knows I've been loving speedrunning lately. Been watching a shit ton of it. There's one organization in particular, though, that's been getting a lot of attention, which is Games Done Quick, biannual. Awesome Games Done Quick, Summer Games Done Quick. And they have a Twitter bot that says Optimum Hygiene Bot, or something like that, that tweets out hygiene tips for everyone and time limits for hey,
no way.
You've been here 24 hours. You should make sure that you should shower at least once.
So it's actually a problem then.
Yeah, it's
sounds
really
like
bad.
Sounds like it's
Wow.
a huge problem.
A lot of people make the joke, but also, when people make a joke, but then afterwards, people are like, you might fucking have something here, though. A lot of people are like, why don't they team up with deodorant companies to, give out free deodorant at this place and stuff like that? That would be pretty fucking cool. Slap Mario on fucking speed stick, and now every fucking weeb is gonna want fucking the speed stick. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're not looking that this
It's
is
what
marketing.
Mario wears when he's saving people.
I personally think it's because the games companies really don't just see a blind eye to all that. They're like, that's like, when the lottery is like, we don't have anybody that spends too much on lottery tickets. As they look away from the people who are spending their life, they're like, give me a scratch, bro. They're like, nope, everybody has the same chance to win and dream. Next time you come back from it, he's just got a fucking eye patch on the one eye. So is the lottery, as you know. Just more and more as the problem gets bigger, Vincent says, trolls, they're everywhere. A lot of professional cosplayers complain about fans not using deodorant and just smelling in general to the point that they won't get near them. That is fucking true. Another thing about cosplayers on the end, this is a little bit off topic, but a lot of cosplayers need to get a dance belt. Or a dance leotard. Like a dancer's belt, the thing that makes it so it doesn't chill your fucking bulge when you're in your Spider-Man fucking onesie. Of spandex. Let me get a picture with Spider-Man. And you just see this giant bulge coming. You're like, I'm good.
Hey, he's just confident,
He looks busy, man.
Spidey senses tingling, if you know what I mean.
Mary Jane walks by and everybody just starts freaking out. That's so funny. But this is getting really bad. But also, so going on to Games Done Quick. Let me pull up Games Done Quick here. Which also, Games Done Quick, just before we get into it, you always know that I have a little bit of disclaimers to go out before we go here. One, if you're transgender or anything of the sorts, I'm really still getting a grasp on all this. That's cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with you being whoever you are. I think that, if you suffer from anxiety, depression, if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're bi, everything is on the table for Keith Bolka as being accepted. The one thing that he doesn't tolerate, though, one is kind of bullshit, kind of crossing the line, kind of like living out a fucking paranoid schizophrenic fantasy. One thing. That I don't like. And two, the social justice warrior PC monster that has been ravishing for a while now and has been actually getting somewhere, which is very scary. Now, all three of us, we consider ourselves non-PC, as to where we think anything's on the table for joking, giving the right context. That's another thing with that. Just because we say we're not non-PC doesn't mean we're yeah, anything, joke anytime. It's there's a place and context for joking and trying to make somebody laugh. You know what I mean? So I think that goes into really big effect too. So Games Done Quick. Back in the day, back when I first watched it, man, was it a fun time, dude. It was so cool. I loved watching it every single year. It was such a cool thing to get to see how fucking much how much gamers got together could raise for fucking charity. You know what I mean? More than other people could do.
Millions of dollars.
Exactly, more than other people were doing at the time. For once, it seemed like video games were helping shit instead of being like, you know, that one guy from Grand Theft Auto. We need to get all video games off the shelves. They're not good for our kids, and they're creating violence that in future generations will surely start to succumb to. You know, fuck that guy. We're playing Doom and we're raising money to save people right now. What the fuck are you gonna say about that shit? But as of last year, it has really taken on this corporate PC persona thing where they are so afraid of offending anybody that they are willing to put a fucking bullet in anybody that may get some sort of backlash or anything like that. Kid, have you watched any of the Games Done Quick? Have you?
Yeah, all the time. I always watch them especially while I eat food. There are certain things that I watch when I eat food that I just cannot watch. I watch this guy unpackage and eat meal ready to eats, like military rations.
Steve.
Steve, MRE Info,
Yep.
1989. Whatever.
Hey, give a like in the
speedruns.
comments, or give a shout out in the comments if you watch Steve MRE. All right.
Steve, 1989 MRE Info. It's crazy. I love it. Gets me so hungry. And I watch speed runs of video games, and I watch like Counter-Strike clips. Those are like the only things that I watch when I eat. So, Games Done Quick, I don't know, I've been watching for maybe 7 years now.
Since the basement? Have you been watching since the basement?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Early shit, man.
If
I've
you
been watching
don't
this shit
know,
for a while.
the Games Done Quick started out in a basement, actually, where people did all their runs in some guy's mom's basement, which was really fucking cool. Then it got to the hotel, like, room convention area, which I still can't believe it hasn't grown out of that shit yet, too. Like, you would think they would go bigger or get somewhere, you know, you'd think they'd build a fucking NVIDIA arena by now with how much support they're getting from everybody, or at least move it to somewhere cooler, but I digress on that point. But, you know, it has just turned into kind of a shit show as of 2020. Did you notice anything different?
No, not particularly.
Nothing
I
at all
really can't
different.
say.
So listen, not saying that this is a bad thing, the first thing I noticed, but
Maybe that things are a little bit more like uptight, I think.
Yeah, uptight.
Or there have been more problems.
There was no swearing whatsoever.
Right.
Which I found
like
weird.
Streaming.
I found that weird because, listen, if you go into the guy who streams Doom and all that World War, he's saying fuck every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because that's
the actual streamers are swearing.
Yeah, and the game is too. The game does too. The game's showing dismemberment and blood shooting everywhere. You know what I mean? You think fuck's gonna hurt it?
Right.
If anything, that's more in tune to the fucking theme of what he's doing.
It's always like why there are chat filters in like mature games, you know, like Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't talk shit to this guy and call him a fuckhead because I'm an American soldier shooting Japanese.
But you can go up and fucking gut him with a fucking bayonet instead.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You can teabag him.
Right.
You know.
Right. It's a very weird line how they try to do that. Real quick, Vincent says, "I've had enough MREs in the army, but it's fun seeing him try them from other countries. The Russian and South Korean MREs were delicious looking." Listen, I'll tell you this.
So he watches this shit. Thank you. Wow.
Listen, I'll tell you. The other countries were good, but the one thing America always has done that has fucking amazed me was, you know, the food may be a little lackluster or maybe a little weird, but they pack an entire goddamn dollar store into their fucking MREs, especially in Vietnam era. They had so much fucking shit spashed in their fucking MRE shit and fucking ready to go things that it was truly like they're like, "Hey Bob, you got the high score in Tetris, right? Okay, yeah, we need your help over here. We need to figure out how to put all this shit in."
People did too. they would trade shit. They're like, hey, I'll give you my bag of peanuts if you give me your cheese spread. You know, they would like trade shit, or they'd hold on to it like little treats. And it was like their treasure, you know.
Yo, bro, I got
They're
an
fucking
extra
Pokemon
beef
cards.
block. You got any anti-malaria pills? Seriously, dog. I'm 2 days out and I'm really not trying to die.
I'll trade you some toilet paper.
Dude, there's so much shit in that Vietnam one, bro. And it would have had a really cool design where it had just little adhesive things all around the bags and shit, so you just pulled it off. I really thought it was really cool. I thought Vietnam had some pretty cool engineers in the MRE department. Alright, anyways. Going back to what I was trying to say with this. It's very PC now. It's very, very PC now. And it's PC to a point where a guy got banned for making a joke in Devil May Cry. If you don't know Devil May Cry, it's a hack and slash game. He plays a guy who can turn into a demon, basically. And it's called Devil Trigger when you turn into a demon.
Are you talking about like the devil may cry? Like he might cry? The devil may be crying?
You're really pulling for this one. You really want this one to be a goofy one, don't you, huh? Huh? Look at me. Look at me. It will be.
What? What, dude? What?
Angels never
Alright.
smile. Is that what the opposite would be?
I don't have time for this. Alright, you ready? Here comes everybody gets out of the way, Keith. It's
Jesus!
like fucking Space Invaders.
Get out of here!
Oh shit, man!
No, that's a. Is that a real gun?
I don't know. I live in Akron now, so yes.
At least you didn't discharge it like that streamer did. Did you hear about that?
I totally forgot. I was gonna bring that up, and I totally forgot.
Did you hear about it, Matt?
I have not seen the clip.
No.
Well, let me
Might
get
have heard about
let me
it,
get through
but
this
I
real
don't
quick.
know.
Let me get to the end of this real quick, and then we can do it real quick. So, just it's become way more PC. The one thing is they're showing the pronouns of everyone now when they're streaming, like him, her, he, she, all that stuff. And I'm not. That doesn't like make me mad. You know what I mean? I'm not like, why are they showing pronouns? You know what I mean? I just look at it and I go, why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, that's cool, but did we need it? Did we? There's also, what is her name? Proto-Magical Girl is her name. And, she is transgendered, which is cool, like I said, cool. All for everybody becoming who she is. But she thinks she has, like, a split personality like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where she has two different people living inside her. And that's where I drop off. That's where I'm like, that's a mental health issue. That's not a personality. You know what I mean? That's schizophrenia or something like that. That's multiple personality disorder or something. You gotta get that checked out. You can't just embrace that. I don't think you can.
Can you? I mean, who knows? Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, if you embrace it, you turn into the guy from the movie Split.
And here's
That's who you are.
Here's another thing I do want to add too. Proto Magical Girl is so good at speedrunning. She is really good at speedrunning. Like, I like her speedruns. But I feel like she is trying to like just take everything she can get. Like, there's things that I would want in society that I would be more comfortable with, but I know that's not what everybody likes and agrees upon. You know what I mean? And it's to a point where it's not affecting me to a point where I am like, I can't live without it. Which, that's why I understand stuff with transgender, stuff with any sort of sexual stuff that you want to be, your sexual identity, all of that. I understand that. But when you get to a certain point where like when she says she's plural, that's the way she puts it. It's just, I don't know. I can't really get down with it. Maybe that's wrong with me. I can't. That's what she said. She said she's plural. She's plural. There's two of her. There is the streamer Proto.
You gotta get checked out for that, man.
She's got fucking words for it invented and shit too.
Apparently this is words. These are like words used in the community and all this. So these aren't just like words invented by her. I think these are community-backed standards. Because I want to say this right. I don't want to like rush over this and be like, this is wrong. I don't think it's wrong.
Give me that.
That's what we're talking about, though.
I got it.
You know?
So because of our today's age and culture, we are more gung-ho to just accept that and believe it, because that's what we do now. We just believe it, we accept it. Someone said this, oh, I believe that. You know, back then, if somebody thought, not like back then, like I'm fucking old as shit, but you know, maybe 20, 30 years ago, you would say, I'm two people, and people would be like, yo, get this person in a fucking mental institution, you know? Or it's like this, you see this, these shows where it's like this guy, the one that is in my head is this kid who thinks he's like a wolf, and he's like, yes, my name is Artemis, and I am actually a wolf. And you know, he like wears a tail, like a fuzzy tail, and wolf ears, and he fucking barks and shit. People are just like, that's who he is, that's what he you know, come on. And I think that this might be a similar situation, not unless it actually is a mental condition, and then we're just ignoring mental conditions at this point, but also accepting them. It's very paradoxical.
I think that once there is a line. I think there's a line that you can cross. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain line that, like, when it gets crossed, it's no longer feeling comfortable in your own skin, and it's some sort of trauma or something that's inside your brain that needs looked at. Maybe not fixed, but at least checked out, because it's not healthy. It's not mentally healthy, and like, you know, that's what I think about Proto Magical Girl. I think that she's not mentally stable in that sense.
If it's just all an act.
Yeah, that's what a lot of other people wonder. You know what I mean?
When people are supporting it and they're happy for it, and it's
listen,
false praise, you know, like what the fuck, man? It's not right.
And like, I'm even to a point where, like, hey, if that's what you believe, cool, but you know, you can't expect other people to just really get down with that, because that's just, let's say that is the truth. Let's say that is the truth. Let's really take this one for granted. That is such a new concept for people to really grasp and get behind, that I don't think the amount of the good word I want to say a word without fire, the amount of like representation she wants for it, she's going to get disappointed every time, I believe, because of how new of a concept. Like way back in, you know, even like transgenderism, that is still pretty new in people's minds. Like, I've known about it for, I think Dave Chappelle taught me about transgenderism as a kid or something like that, and I was never against it. At first I thought it was only stuff bad guys did to get out of like criminal situations, like I'm gonna become a girl, I'm gonna become a man. So like, honestly, my first rendition of it was fucking horrendous. But then I began to realize a lot of stuff. I also really got close to this girl that explained to me about basically physical gender and mental gender, and that really put a lot of things into perspective for me. Mental gender could be a lot of different things, as long as you know what your physical gender is. And if you want to be a different physical gender, you can do that through science. You can do that. But I also think that a lot of people try to get a lot of stuff out of that shit without doing any of the work. That's bullshit.
We got to call Ben Shapiro right now, because he would be very opinionated over this.
Oh, I bet he would. So let's go to the streamer. Let's see if we can find. Do you know what his name was?
The guy shooting his monitor. Just type in "guy shoots monitor." Yeah, there it is. The first result. Wow.
There we go.
Bitch, say I ain't got money. Say I ain't got money.
Oh my god.
God damn. What the fuck?
Dude.
Wow.
Oh
I swear to God, I just emptied the mag.
Fucking retard.
He emptied the mag, but he didn't take the one out of the chamber, right?
Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Uploaded
he
it.
racked it, and then...
Yeah.
And then took it out.
And then he shot it. Who'd have thunk? Damn, man,
God, dude. So, because of this mistake,
Gun safety, bro. Gun
freaked
safety.
the fuck out.
Gun safety,
Yeah.
but I don't think he should be banned or anything like that because he shot a gun in his own property. It seems like,
Yeah.
and nobody got
Is he in an
hurt.
apartment or is he in a home?
It's in a house.
He's
House.
in a house.
Yeah.
Now, did the bullet go through? Where was he?
So I think on stream he should be punished from like Twitch and all that, but I don't think he should be banned from owning firearms or anything
And
like
he's like
that.
losing his career and shit, and like people have dropped him off teams and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What?
I really don't sound like that.
I mean, yeah, he's an idiot, but goddamn, like, isn't that taking a little too far?
It is. It
See,
is.
the last thing though, what everyone can agree on is that Carl Reimer needs. Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
no, it's okay. He needs to learn about gun control or something.
Where are you reading this at?
It's the one right below the picture there.
What everyone can see is that yeah. Needs to learn his lesson. Revoking his ability to purchase and carry firearms is a much more suitable penalty. What? What? Listen, if this man was out in fucking public, drunk, and streaming off his phone on Twitch, and he was like, "Bitch, don't think I have money," and he just started shooting wildly into the air, yeah, dude,
He's just
take
totally-
that
Yeah.
fucking gun away. But if he's in a house that is his property, what?
Like,
What, I don't get the thing here where they're like
having to repair
where they're like,
the wall and like and whatever he fucking shot.
a monitor. He
That
shot
should
he
be
shot a
punished.
monitor.
Yeah, he's got a fucking, that's punishment enough, man. He's gotta get a whole new monitor.
God, dude,
And he's
what
gotta do drywall. Like,
he's trying to flex.
And like,
Shouldn't have been flexing.
what was the other thing they were
Yeah.
saying? Well, what if he hit somebody? He didn't.
yeah.
I like how we
What
talk
if you're
about
so
this
dumb,
after I
bro?
pull that gun out on stream.
Well, you can't like, and you can't use you. There's sometimes where that argument will work. Where it's like, what if this would have happened? What if that would have
There's
happened?
no magazine in there. Don't worry about it. It's empty. Here, take a fucking look, man. There you go. It's fucking empty.
But like, geez, dude, that's so harsh. That's so harsh on this man.
That must have been so scary for him though to like do that and think it's empty and then he pulled like it could have been
Dude,
a lot
you could
worse.
tell he was like in shock, like the levels of shock he was in. Like, he didn't even believe it.
Well, we have
Big ounce.
Big Ounce
Big ounce on the scene.
on the scene. He's gonna go try to figure out.
Big ounce, what do you think?
He's gonna go try to figure out, really what happened here and what's going on. Big Ounce is he's our reporter. He's our on the street reporter. He's a great guy. I really enjoy him. So going into our next one, we're gonna roll right through here. I fucking hate microtransactions. Kit or Matt, either one of you guys, explain what a microtransaction is.
Well, Matt just left me, so a microtransaction is where you can purchase an in-game item, sometimes cosmetic, sometimes it actually gives you a benefit in the game, which is really fucked up. You can purchase an item for a small amount of money that is exclusive, if you will. So you have a chance. It's like gambling. Sometimes you can buy exactly what you want, but things like markets, like the Steam community market, it's kind of a microtransaction, and they are such little money that you don't really feel bad for spending
It's a piece of shit.
$2.50 on something, but you do that, you multiply that by several million
Here
people,
we go.
and it's like $10 million for just releasing one item.
Modern
It's
Warfare
shit
is
gambling,
the
that's what it
toughest
is.
Call
Oh,
of
God
Duty
damn it.
in games franchise history.
Thanks, bud. So, here's an article back from December 2019, which was a little bit before the game dropped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and here's what does the article say here? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, microtransactions and loot box explained. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has confirmed that microtransactions and loot boxes will not be coming to the game.
Not in caps.
That,
Guess what? Guess what, guys? It's there. It's in the game.
but it wasn't there for the first, like, what, month?
Oh yeah, a month or two.
Let's see if I can find a review here. Let's do Metacritic. Metacritic's usually good. So, 80% on critic scores. So the critics will usually review this and then move on to the next game. You know what I'm saying?
Within like, a couple weeks,
Right.
usually.
But if you look at the user reviews down here, there's actually 2,000 negative
Wow.
user reviews. Mixed reviews and positive reviews from critics when it first happened. I mean, a lot of these people are just pissed off.
So why is that division happening? Why is that?
So after the first month moves on for the game, right? And all of the reviewers are done reviewing Call of Duty. That is when they add microtransactions in. As soon as the reviews come out, it's a great game, doesn't have any microtransactions. Love it. Boom. Microtransactions are implemented right fucking away. Remember and they're like, oh, it's not that bad, it's just skins. And everybody was like, I hate how you can't see deaths during a match. And they're like, hey, you can buy a watch for that for $20 fucking. $20 fucking to buy a watch to show the deaths in a $60 game that I bought. You son of a
Dude,
fuck.
It
You
all
son of a
went
fuck.
downhill. It all started with DLCs. That's where this all really started.
I'm actually
There's
cool with
season passes
DLCs.
now.
I'm actually cool with DLCs. Season passes, battle passes, if you do
I'm
them
just saying,
right.
that's where
Boom.
that's where paying for something else within what you were already paying for, sprouted. That's how like this whole
So,
scenario of buying more things for the same game took off. But like, yeah, DLC is usually not so bad, but like even then DLCs, it was like, think of the size and the work it took to make a DLC for like a base game, and it would be like a third of the price of what the game was for a much smaller package. You know what I mean?
well, what I'm saying is
So
there's...
they were already like getting away with things leading up.
True.
to,
What I'm trying to say is we've seen there's right ways to do it by AAA companies. There are people who do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So when a AAA, like when they actually add good content that actually adds more to the game, I want to say...
Like Doom. I can't wait for Doom Eternal to come out.
Well, actually,
and see what they do.
Doom's first season pass was a piece of shit.
I feel like all of them were pieces of shit.
I'm...
They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They
Well,
didn't know exactly. They focused on multiplayer, and now it's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't fucking have that then.
Right.
Dying Light is a perfect addition of DLC and stuff. That was like, fuck yeah, dude, that was sweet. Had a lot of fun with that. Borderlands 2, those DLCs were fucking insane. I loved them to death. Everybody loved them.
Yeah.
They were like new fucking like raids and shit like that. Almost every fucking MMO loves expansions. So there's right ways to do them. And, I just gave a couple of shit right there. Like, I think even the Call of Duties way back in the day with their Season Pass with the maps, people actually really like those, too.
That was back when you had to download a patch file for your game, like on PC, and you'd open it and it would install, like, new maps for free. Like, I think the last game that did that was Call of Duty World at War. Like, I got all the extra maps for free.
So, you might be saying... Keith, why did you pull up Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel? Well, as you can see, the remaster came out on June 21st, right? Okay? And microtransactions were added in August when the developers didn't give... not the developers, the fucking reviewers did not give a shit anymore. This is a big fucking practice. It's really shitty, it's grimy, it's fucking bait and switch, and it needs to fucking stop. Because it is bound to ruin, I believe, certain franchises and crash certain just fucking entire games into the ground, dude. Because now people aren't going to want to buy games when they first come out. They're going to want to wait that month. And if microtransactions are added, fuck that, I ain't going to want to buy it. It's such a terrible tactic that's just going fucking downhill, guys. Down fucking hill. And for like, you're like, well, Call of Duty did it. And then you see fucking Crash Bandicoot start to do it, what the fuck are you doing to Crash Bandicoot? Leave that motherfucker alone.
Bro, it's the age of just, you know. It's that age, dude. That's where we're at.
It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit, my guy.
It's also just kind of morally wrong because a lot of younger kids play these games and they ask their parents for their credit
Oh,
card.
thank God. Thank God you were talking about that with the kids.
They're
Kids
going
just
after the
spend
kids, man.
Because you know,
money, man.
you know what?
Fortnite, bro.
Let's say this though. Let's say Mom's smart. Mom's like, no Fortnite, no Call of Duty, no all of this. You can play sports games though. You can play sports games.
Yeah, all these games that are
They're not
worth
safe.
playing
No one's
have
safe.
fucking microtransactions. So like, you're not going to be playing
So,
video games until you're
have
like
you
fucking
guys
18 or 19.
have you guys heard? You guys know of the loot box way of doing microtransactions, right? Kit, you know what that is?
Are you talking about surprise
Loot box,
mechanics? Talking about surprise mechanics?
I'm talking about gambling. I'm talking about straight up
Oh,
fucking
yeah, remember
gambling.
that's what they
Yeah.
said in the fucking
Yes.
court case.
But it's
So-
just for cosmetic shit, you know? Like, you just...
But it's still fucking gambling.
Yeah, it is.
Why are they allowing gambling?
Now, but what, is Battlefront rated T or M?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because that really determines a lot.
Because video game companies and developers and the publishers are
You
now
can't
just like a
fucking
casino.
gamble, dude. No, you're not allowed. That's not allowed. But so
As
they're
a kid, but if it's rated
so
M,
they're
then,
masking
you
it.
should be there.
Yeah, dude. It's like technically they're gambling, but they don't market it as
Where does
that,
it
and
say
it's
the rating
technically-
at?
It's really not.
That's, yeah, right.
Is it over here?
It says it right on the box art, dude.
Picture.
Oh, teen. It's
It
teen.
is teen.
Yeah.
Oh, it is teen. So yeah, straight up,
It's bad.
getting kids to gamble.
So, with loot boxes, Overwatch does it. I'm not gonna fucking show you Overwatch's loot box. You've seen it before, you all pieces of shit. I know you have. So NBA 2K20, right? Microtransactions on that. Hey, Kit, what does this look like to you?
A fucking
Huh.
what is it called? I don't want to say slot. It's not. Oh, there you go. There's a slot machine for you.
Would you think that's gambling?
That yeah. If you pull look at the lever on the right, dude. It's a fucking slot machine.
Dude, it's I don't like identical to a slot machine.
Yeah, that's because it's a fucking slot machine, guys. I don't know if you see match 3 gems and you get shit.
Well, see, it's gambling if it does real money. If
It
it's
is
like
real
in-game
money.
points.
Look,
If a game just used no. If the game had in-game currency that you could earn by playing the game, and then you could open cosmetic
you
shit,
can't
that would be
though. You
so tight.
can't ever do that. They never do that because they want you to buy it. So you are literally because how they're getting you here is you're not spending money. You're spending the 500 VC fucking shit you got virtual credits.
But doesn't it matter that people play the game? Like, don't they want people to like wouldn't it like just both of these scenarios blow, but like, wouldn't you rather as a person with a game have more people playing your game, mindlessly than like getting kids like addicted to gambling and shit?
They don't care about
No.
that shit, man. They just pump out the same shit every year
But
with
like,
a
if
different
more
name.
people are playing the same game, wouldn't more people eventually buy it? Like, I don't know. I'm no
Because
business fucking-
this video games are now just like our kind of instead of fixing an old car, we just throw that car out and buy a new one. Instead of fixing this thing, we just throw it out and buy a new one. We throw out everything. And it's the same thing with our video games here. It's like you have this thing that's good
apparently
for a
our
little bit,
finances.
right, makes a shit ton of money, and then they just change the same thing slightly, re-release it for the same price, and they're just laughing in the fucking money, man. They're rolling in the money. And then these microtransactions are just like the little icing on the cake, It's like, hey, what else can I fucking squeeze out of you,
Just pays the rent.
So, now that we've talked about that, and we've basically said it's microtransaction, and people who do that and implement that are shitty fucking people that we should probably, we should, what's the word I'm looking for? Kill.
Burn 'em at the stake.
Yeah, kill.
Yeah.
We should end their lives. They're too greedy. I want to go on something good. Something good. And what's better? What's a good thing happen in the community right now? What do people want and they're actually looking into now?
I don't know. Minecraft cosplay.
Crossplay. Crossplay allows multiple, Xbox, Switch, PC, PS4, all to play together. And Minecraft kind of silently dropped it. But Modern Warfare was the first one to really, boom, add it in.
And that's what was so great.
It was. I had so much fun with it. So,
Why don't we play the game anymore? That's the thing.
Oh, because of the microtransactions.
I re-downloaded it.
Black Desert, which is this free-to-play MMO, has actually just added crossplay as well. So now everybody can play together, which I think is fucking sick. I think I would play Black Desert now if one of my friends on PS4 or Xbox got it, just to play with them for a little bit. I think that's so cool. Anything else you guys want to say onto the subject here?
Yeah, stop charging for small shit in video games that don't really make or break the experience of the game.
And not let us earn it by fucking playing the game. Not giving us a chance to fucking earn it by being good. And I'm not by being really good. Not by being fucking Shroud levels of good. By being just good. Just hell yeah, I had a good game. Hey, I got $15 worth of fucking points for being that good.
Did you the most recent thing that happened in Counter-Strike that really pissed me off were you could buy new character models. Now the way the character models look in Counter-Strike is very specific to what map you're on, what faction you're playing as, and you know what to look for. In an intensely competitive shooter like that, when you go around the corner and you see a guy who is wearing all green hiding in a fucking bush and you can't see him because his character is now green instead of blue, that's when it starts to fuck with my game, and that's when I stop playing.
Yeah, fuck that.
And it's really kind of frustrating to... yeah, it's optional for me, but what if Joe Schmo, who has $1 billion to spend, buys all this shit, and he now has an advantage of me in the game where everything is supposed to be fair? It's really kind of fucked up. Same thing with Apex Legends. Different gun skins look different than other ones, and they might make your view better. You could see the enemy better. There's not a bunch of shit in your way, and that's when it really starts to frustrate me.
I can't find it. I'm gonna try to find this picture here. If not, you'll just have to take my fucking word for it. So I've been playing this mobile game, Dragon Quest for the Stars. It's been really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And it has this thing called a Star Pass, which I don't know if you can see it up here. Yeah, up in that corner right there, the Star Pass. And it's like a premium thing. And you can earn the gems in the game. That's why I like Dragon Quest. You can earn the gems, the paid currency in the game, instead of having to pay. But the Star Pass requires you to have all your gems be paid gems to purchase it. What a load of fucking horse shit that is, dude. Oh, you got 600 gems? Oh, but you didn't pay real money for them? Those don't count. Those don't count. You can use gems for other things. You can use gems for other things, so you don't need to use the Star Pass. So I've been playing without the Star Pass. I've been having kind of a fun time. It's been good without it. But also, it's just made me, it turned me off so hard. God damn it, Dragon Quest. Who's popping up down there? The Witcher 3 devs are being accused of sexism. Here's why it doesn't hold up.
Do not click that. Do not click that.
Yeah, don't click that, dude.
Do not click that.
What happens?
Don't click it. Just don't. I just wouldn't, because we don't know what's gonna happen. Your stream might get cut instantly.
Yeah.
Damn.
It just looks like a porn set.
Well, yeah, they were accused of sexism.
Oh, true. Okay.
Alright, so let's go into the last subject. So, Post Malone.
I might sit this one out.
Why?
Posty.
Why might you sit this?
I don't follow Post. I think his music is shit. I think he's fucking ugly piece of shit. His tattoos on his fucking all these. It's fucked up, man. I don't like.
That's fine. You can say that and still be in the conversation.
About Post Malone.
So he's been under a little bit of concern, Kit, because people think he's on hardcore drugs and he's about to die.
Probably like Lil Peep and who else has died in the last week? Who's a famous rapper?
Post Malone was involved in a car crash.
Shut up.
As soon as you start tatting your face, your days are numbered.
Jeez, yeah, basically. Where's the videos at? Post Malone, live on drugs. Jesus.
It reassures fans.
Wait. Post Malone's drug addiction is scarring us.
Scaring.
Yeah. What Kit said.
You know, asking me if I'm on, you know, heavy drugs or anything like that, and I'm not on drugs, and I feel the best I've ever fucking felt in my whole life.
As he's
Something
drunk.
that a drug user would say.
And that's when I can bust my ass for these shows and fucking fall on the floor.
Are they slowing it down?
No.
Oh.
But for anybody that's concerned here, I appreciate the love and the support, but I feel fucking fantastic.
But I drink 23 Bud Lights a day.
Can you go down
I'm
to the
definitely
comments?
not on drugs.
What do the comments say?
Said anyone on drugs trying to convince someone they're not on drugs. I was just thinking there's probably purple in that drink while he's up there saying he isn't on drugs. He said no hard drugs. Lean is not a hard drug. By young black conservative. Oh boy, let's see what he
Shit,
likes.
dude.
Yeah, we gotta look at him real quick. He's got a favorite. Metro PCS employee absolutely saves the day. Cleaning my
Oh, that's,
uncle's midlife crisis.
We're so off topic now. Fuck this guy.
In my darkest times when I had to face someone I didn't want to, I put on face 2. Still pray for a motherfucker. Alright, maybe that was lyrics.
I don't think that's lyrics, but I definitely feel like it could be.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Johnson. Who the fuck are you
Yeah.
even talking about?
I don't know. To be honest, I feel like Post Malone's just... he's always seemed like one of those people who just drinks a lot of beer, like binge drinks, and just smokes like way too much weed. I doubt the dude like fucking goes hard on everything else. Like I'm sure he dabbles because he's a rock star, and that's what rock stars do. They fucking do drugs. But
He's drinking a lot. I don't do drugs.
Okay, is that it about Post Malone? Can we stop talking about him yet?
Nope. We gotta look at his face some more. Look at that.
look at that beautiful man.
He needs help. Look at him. Yeah, he's just drunk as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Is it because he screamed at the end there?
Yeah, he's just losing his fucking mind.
He's not the Post I once knew.
Post Malone.
This post needs to be cut down.
And they take the worst image of him. The worst goddamn image of him.
Oh yeah.
My man. My man.
Alright, man, somebody's at the door. I gotta go.
Alright. Alright. We are done talking about Post Malone. Alright, closing comments. Let's get into them. Starting with Kit Pujankar?
It's pronounced
Kid
Persian.
Curl, what's up, Kid Curl? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Kit Rich.
Kid
good.
Curl!
If you know anybody trying to buy 2 GTX 980s, let me know.
No, let me know.
Also, fuck a fedora.
Fuck a fedora. Fuck a piss test.
Fuck a brick with a dick on a trick. Getting lick. It's like that thing in that Eminem does. He like he's like, fuck it, dude. I'll go off the record. Eat a dick, bitch. Fuck. And he just like keeps going off, and he just starts saying all this random shit. It's really funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Matt, you got any closing comments?
Yeah. So if you walk into Walmart and you know you go to the one corner with all the medicine, you walk around the corner and there's soaps and there's deodorants. People should use those more at gaming conventions.
Just all around, even not at
everyone has
gaming
access
conventions. You know what I mean? Everybody
Everyone
should be
use
used.
it in
Yeah.
general, but like most people in general use it. So we don't have to really talk to them. But the fucking gaming community, yeah, those speedrunning people, fucking clean yourself. God damn it. Yeah, Post Malone. Who cares?
Go and brush your shoulder off. If you're feeling like a pimp, go and brush your shoulder off.
And gaming companies need to fucking stop pushing gambling on little kids.
Ladies is pimps too. Go and brush your shoulders off.
Hey, Keith, we got a comment.
What's up, y'all? Says Don Shear. Well, we're at the end of the show, Don. I apologize that we got to your comment so late.
Oh, we got another comment in Twitch. Twitch, I think.
Who? What does it say?
I don't know. It says it's from Kid Curl.
Yeah, I said Kid. That's what I was saying before. Kid Curl says
Oh.
hi. Kid Curl. Kid Curl. In a world where Kid Curl is the only viewer in my chat, he just left. At least on Twitch. Twitch is sinking hard, brah. I gotta check. We should. You know what? Real quick before we go, my closing comment is checking our YouTube to see if we have anything going on. Anytime I go to YouTube, it just takes me right to Rooster Teeth for some reason. I don't know. How do I do this? Do I just go to my channel and it'll just be there? Here we go.
I love looking at people's YouTube homepages. It's vastly different.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so we're here. I don't think we had any chats. I got to figure out how to fix my shit, dude.
No. Click the got it button over there. Click in the chat thing.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, okay. Nobody posts anything. All right.
So my closing comments. Be who you are, but if you have a mental deficiency, go fucking see a doctor. Wear some fucking deodorant while you're at it. And by the way, write a letter to your local Activision and tell them to stop being grubby, fucking money-hungry, fucking bastard-coated bastards with bastard fucking fillings. And also, don't shoot guns in your house while drunk on stream, dummy. You know? But yeah, hey, as always from the Keith Polka Show, I love you. I'm so happy. I don't know why I always look the other way. I always look the wrong fucking way every time I say that. I'm like, oh, where's the camera? I love you. I hope all your dreams come true.
Go fuck yourself.
You do not interrupt me. Like that.
I didn't have the baton.
I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm so glad you could come by and stop here. Hit the music. Jack, hit the music. Come on. Hit the music. It's a happy time. Okay. All right. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. Good night.